My brothers and sisters, what is going on, everybody? Steel Sermon in the house Monday morning with another video for you guys. And I'm recording this on Monday, but it's premiering today, which is Tuesday, even though I, was able to get it done Monday, which is today. Sorry if that's a little confusing, but you know what I mean. I'm recording this on Monday. It's premiering on Tuesday today, but as always, do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. Links are posted in the box below. So last week I was able to make a Victory Monday. I think I finally came up with a name for follow-up games, things I missed on in my post-game for when we lose. And I'm going to call this Tuesday Mourning. And that's mourning as in M-O-U-R-N-I-N-G, because we are mourning the loss still of a very tough defeat for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So that's what it's going to be called. It's going to be called Monday Morning or Tuesday Morning or Friday Morning. You get the idea. I need to talk about this fan base here. And I need to talk about how they're talking about Kenny Pickett. And I'm going to go on a little bit of a rant here, so you may want to lower your headphones for this right here. Stop frickin' blaming Kenny Pickett for everything. Stop giving up on him. I am ashamed of this fan base right now, man. It's his third career start. Did he have a great game last night? No. But I see a guy who's going out there and he's giving effort because he's a rookie. Okay? He's doing what he can. And these are the same fans that jumped all over this guy's nutsack when we drafted him, going like, oh, he's going to be the next Big Ben. Oh, this guy's Patrick Mahomes. Oh, he's the next Dan Marino. Dan Marino went to Pitt. Dan Marino lit up the scoreboard at Pitt. He broke Dan Marino's record. He's going to be better than Marino ever was. Oh, 3 starts into his career and you're already giving up on him because of a couple of bad games. He's a rookie, for crying out loud. He's going to develop. He's going to learn from them mistakes. I know, he threw 2 lousy interceptions last night, but honestly, or 3 rather. 2 of them, I hardly assign blame to him. Because for those Kenny Pickett fans that sat down there and actually watched the game last night, you would know that what I'm saying is true. And if you are not saying that, you are either lying, don't know football, or did not watch the game. Plain and simple. First interception, Chase Claypool trips on his own 2 feet. How's that Kenny Pickett's fault? If Chase tries to make a play on it, it's an incomplete pass. Second pick. Yes, I know. Was it a bad read? Yes. Did he throw it late? Yes. But the fact of the matter is, that interception should not have happened. Why? Because our offensive line is so undisciplined. An illegal shift on 3rd and 1, after Kenny Pickett, by the way, after Kenny Pickett, QB snuck it for a first down. Illegal shift. Gets called back, 3rd and 6. Very next play, Dan Moore Jr., absolute garbage can at offensive tackle, holding. Backs us up 10 more yards. Very next play, Kenny Pickett throws the pick. And yes, I know, late read, bad throw, didn't see Howard coming in. Bad play, but it shouldn't have happened because our offensive line screwed us. And then yes, the last interception, that's on Kenny Pickett, okay? It's a bad throw. At that point, these 2 untimely picks, all right? That untimely pick right there, at that point, that's a rookie mistake right there, okay? At that point, you have to run the ball. You have to be able to get past the line of scrimmage because we saw Kenny Pickett was able to do that earlier in the game where he took a 3rd and 7 or 3rd and 12 play, ran it from the shotgun, and got 12 yards and a lot more on a quarterback scramble. So we know Kenny Pickett can use his legs. It's a rookie mistake, and I believe that he can learn from that. You can't force a pass like that. It can't happen. Kenny right there, he was playing with fire and he got burned. A rookie mistake. Okay? But the other 2 picks, I hardly assign blame to him. But you people that are giving up on this guy just because of a couple bad games, you are the same people that hyped him up when we drafted him. And it's unfair to Kenny Pickett, too. Because everyone's sitting down here going like, oh, this guy's next Big Ben. Oh, this guy's next Dan Marino. And the second he doesn't, play like Big Ben or Dan Marino, you guys are going to automatically say he's garbage and he's not the guy. That is so unfair to Kenny Pickett. Because he's not Dan Marino. He probably might not be Big Ben. So why would we expect this guy who's going to be 25 years old this time next year to be like them? Very rarely do you expect or do you see a rookie quarterback come in and have a rookie season like Patrick Mahomes did, like Tom Brady did, like even Peyton Manning did. It's not fair to Kenny Pickett to be compared to these guys. I would love it if Kenny Pickett was like Patrick Mahomes. I would love it if Kenny Pickett was like Brett Favre. I would love it if Kenny Pickett was, like Joe Montana. And I would especially love it if Kenny Pickett was like Big Ben. I want Kenny Pickett to be the best version of himself that he can be. And I see a young kid out there who's confident. He's trying his hardest. It's not for a lack of effort. And he's going through growing pains. So you mean to tell me that we can't be patient with a rookie quarterback who's trying to learn the game, who's trying to play at a competitive level, who's trying to play at a professional league? We can't be patient with that? Let him make his mistakes. Let him make his errors. They're gonna happen. And when Kenny Pickett evolves into a really good quarterback, you're going to come back to this video and say how right I was. And you're going to look like an idiot for giving up on him just because of a couple bad games that he had. Could he do better? He could. But I also understand that he's a rookie and it's a growing pain process. Lay off the guy. You want to rip into the offense? Rip into the offensive line. Rip into especially Matt Canada with his stupid, unnecessary shovel passes, dump passes on 3rd and 22, his godforsaken jet sweeps that do not work. 16 attempts with those for 88 yards. That's all we have gotten from those jet sweeps. You can put it on running every single play on first down. Draws from the shotgun on first down. Those are the things to blame, not Kenny Pickett. It amazes me, man. It amazes me how two-sided this fan base can be sometimes. Like I said, could Kenny Pickett have done better? He absolutely could have. But I'm telling you, be patient with the guy. He's a smart guy. He's a good football player. He has to learn the game. And I believe that he can learn. And I know people down in the comments below are going to be like, well, why aren't you saying this about Mitch Trubisky? It's different with Mitch Trubisky. Because Mitch Trubisky's been in the league 6 years. And he continues to make the same mistakes that he made as a rookie. And he doesn't improve. Now, if Kenny Pickett continues to do this 3 years into his career, or perhaps even next year, yes, I will absolutely get vocal with him. That's just how I roll. I call it out like it is. And the people that don't like it, well, that's just too bad. If you don't like it, go elsewhere, because this channel here is reality. I say it like it is. I tell it like it is. I give credit when it's due. I give criticism when it's due. And for those of you guys that don't like it, take it and sit on it or go somewhere else. Because it's not all lollipops and candy bars and sugarcoating with me. It is harsh, blunt, and frank facts and reality on this channel. And I'm telling you, Kenny Pickett is not the entire reason we lost. You're not going to blame the secondary for dropping not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 interceptions that they should have caught. I haven't played football. I haven't played a down of football in over a decade, and I could have caught any of those picks. You're not going to blame Levi Wallace for saying, oh, it's a dumb question, for why he was questioned about his 2 dropped interceptions that cost us the game. That's a dumb question to you, Levi? Well, geez, man, if that's a dumb question to you, then maybe you ought to join Matt Canada down in South Beach or whatever and bury your freaking head in the sand because those 2 picks are on you! Ridiculous. And we know it's not the targets so much either, outside of maybe Chase Claypool. Guy can't stand on his own 2 feet after all and run a route, which is why that guy needs to stay in the slot, because Matt Canada keeps telling, oh, go deep. You know, we're going to experiment with Chase Claypool and have him go deep. No, he stays in the slot, because when he was in the slot last night, and quite frankly, against Tampa Bay last week, look at what he was doing. He was catching the short passes. He was getting us first downs. He was moving us the chains. So why are you having him go deep? Why is Najee Harris jumping, trying to hurdle over someone on 3rd and short? Why can't you have George Pickens be more of a route runner? Why do you only have Pickens run a go route? We don't know what kind of a route runner he is. Is that all Kenny Pickett's fault too? That is Matt Canada. And like I said in my video, in my post-game video, I never denied that Matt Canada was a bad offensive coordinator. I never denied it. But now it's starting to get repetitive with this guy, and it's really starting to hurt us. Because you can't have a quarterback be under center who has no clue what he's doing and doesn't improve in Mitch Trubisky. Couple that with an offensive coordinator who's completely bland and vanilla and lacks creativity in Matt Canada. It doesn't work that way. Never has, never will. It doesn't work that way. Which is why the Rooneys need to get their heads out of their you-know-where and get rid of this guy. This coming off season, I can't believe it. It's week 7 and I'm already talking about the off season. Who would have thought that, being a Pittsburgh Steelers fan? That's why this coming off season is very important for Omar Khan. I trust that Omar Khan will make the right decision and get rid of Matt Canada. He shouldn't even, like I said, shouldn't even be on the team plane flying over to Philly. That guy should stay in Florida. He's got enough money to buy a house there. He's got enough money to start a family down there. Florida's a beautiful state, so just stay the hell down there. Maybe go call plays for a college team or something, or a high school team, or whatever. I don't give a damn what you do to yourself, Canada. Maybe you really ought to take a plane up to Canada and fly on over to Canada and coach in the CFL, because that's what your play calling is like. And think about it like this, Kenny Pickett critics. Think of it like this. Terry Bradshaw, in his rookie season, threw 24 interceptions. He threw 24 picks. And everyone's like, oh, he's not the guy. Oh, he's not the guy long term. Oh, this guy's a bust. What happens? Wins league MVP in 1978. He's a 4-time Super Bowl champion, 2-time Super Bowl MVP. And he's in the Hall of Fame. Look at Big Ben. 11 picks in his rookie year. Big Ben's going to the Hall of Fame. He hasn't been inducted yet, but there's not a doubt in my mind that he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. One of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play. I know Kenny Pickett's off to a rocky start. 4 total touchdowns and 7 picks. I know he's not off to a great start. But like I said, very rarely do you see a rookie quarterback go out there and have a rookie year like Pat Mahomes did, like Tom Brady did, like Peyton Manning did even. It's just infuriating how quick this fan base is to jump the gun and just be impatient. Be patient with the guy. He will learn his mistakes. He will get better. And if he doesn't, then at least we know what the problem is. Even with the new offensive coordinator. It's embarrassing, man. But yeah, Kenny Pickett, I still believe in him. I still believe that he can be the guy for us. I still believe that he's going to be a good quarterback. I'm willing to be patient with him. And Steeler fans, if you were just as high on this guy as you were when we drafted him, you should be patient too. There's no excuse for it. So why you're jumping the gun and saying he's a bust after 3 starts? 3 starts is absolutely beyond me. Be patient. He'll grow. And that's all I got to say. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. Steel Sermon, check it on out for the day. May God be with you all.